Right here I'm just doing one of my regular weekly walks I usually do. You know, just to get the blood pumping and everything. And I'm just gonna like, talk to y'all, show y'all around, you know, maybe give y'all some walking tips. I'll probably tell a story too. No, it's just gonna be like a chill video. It's gonna be like a chill vibe right here. Like, look at it right now. We got like all this workout stuff too. I'd be like, if you ever decide to come here, there's different sections. I usually don't do this stuff though, cause I need to get some gloves I can wear. I do not want to just be touching I don't want to be touching all the outside equipment here, because like, everybody else touches it. Where everybody else's hands have been. It's outside to begin with. So yeah. That's what I'm gonna be doing too. That's just basically what I'm gonna be doing in this video. Just chilling. Alright.
ZiriBeatz.
Alright guys, I'm gonna tell you, I decided I was gonna tell you a story. Alright? Alright, back in the day, right? This is 3rd grade. So when I first started going to the private school I was going to at the time. And knowing since it's a private school, I was in 3rd grade and there was only like about 10 people in the class. Like 10 people in the whole 3rd grade class. Because I think it was K through 8, right? So one day, I think it was toward the end of the school year, it was 7th period, and I think that's one of the last periods of the day. So 7th period, the teacher leaves and it's like, yeah, I have to go to a teacher's meeting. And we're all like, a teacher's meeting? Everybody was like, you know what, whatever, it's cool, you can leave us, right? She has the class president lead the class. Mind you, this class president was one of like the more popular girls in the class, so not too many people cared, because they knew she was gonna let us fool around, so it was fine, right? She wasn't like a stickler or nothing. So then out of nowhere, this dude, let's call him John. My man John starts throwing mad paper balls out the windows, like a good amount of them. Like, he took one, chucked it. Then all the other dudes started joining in. Everybody's like, yeah, let's throw it, let's do this, let's do that. So my dumb ass decides to start throwing mad paper balls out there. And then I think John was like, yo, I bet none of y'all could get one of these paper balls into a car that's moving, right? So me, I was like, you know what, I could definitely do it. So I decided to chuck one of these. I think it was like my 3rd try, and I successfully did, and the car just stopped. Like, I think the guy was looking at it like, wait, what happened? So he looked out his window, seen mad paper balls out the window, like a good amount of them. So we're like, oh crap, this dude got out of his car. We about to be in so much trouble. So then I was like, you know what? It's not like any of us actually peeked our head out. There's no way this dude knew what floor. There's no way this dude knew what floor the paper balls came from. But we didn't remember that. There was another lady across the street watching. So apparently the guy went up to her and asked her, yeah, what floor did this come out of? She was like, yeah, it was all the way to the top floor of the building. I think it was like the 4th floor. So then this dude goes into the school and tells the principal. Let's say, okay, I'm exaggerating, probably 20 minutes later, his principal comes up the stairs and is like, was this the class I was throwing paper balls out the window? Everybody's like, no, we weren't. Everybody's trying to lie. But there were so many balled up, like, it wasn't that there were so many balled up pieces of paper in the classroom, just that there was a notebook open and paper. You could tell, like, when you rip it out from like one of those notebooks, those spiral notebooks, it was so many pages ripped out. So then the principal's like, why would you do this? Why would you do this? You know, you get in trouble for that. You get sued. You get the school in trouble. And everybody looked at me and was like, Chigz did it. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, y'all just gonna act like John and the other people weren't doing it? And even the class president, who you would think would be a more honorable person, was like, nah, Chigz did it. And I'm like, wow, that's that's crazy. And I got sent to the office as usual. And my brother was like, you see, yo, you shouldn't have done it. And like, he was the voice of reason, because he was like, you know, I'm not about to do this. I'm not about to do this and that. Just for that. But I'm like, you know what? He's right. I shouldn't have. But I did learn a lesson that day. And it's more on the fact that where it's like, oh boy. It's more on the fact that where it's like, you know, you don't do things because of like peer pressure. Because then a lot of times people end up pinning stuff on you. Or like let's say you have to go through a hard decision. Like, I always say, make decisions on your own. That's the better lesson. Because some people try to influence your decision. Some people try to tell you, hey, do this, keep this, do that. But you do all this listening to other people, and the person who has to deal with that decision is you. Like, I'm the one who got in trouble. I was lucky I did get suspended. I got suspended for that, right? Everybody else blamed me. Nobody else was on my side about it, right? So I couldn't have been like, oh, well, this person is lying, because the principal wasn't having that. The principal was believing everybody else. And I'm like, yo, how could I throw, let's get like maybe 40 balls out the window. I'm like, how would I throw all of that out there by myself, right? Right, I learned. People say to do things, think about it first, and don't fall to peer pressure, and think about your decisions. Mostly think about your decisions, because I feel like a lot of times in life, we let people influence what we do. But if you look at it, they're influencing you. They're not the ones that's gonna go, if push comes to shove and something happens, they're not the ones that deal with it. They have to deal with the actions. You have to deal with your actions. So, I don't know. That's what I learned from that story for the most part, you know. And that taught me like a lesson, and I also learned another lesson where it's like, a lot of people try to give you advice to tell you to do things. Not everybody's your friend. You know, a lot of people will tell you to do something, they'll end up turning on you. And yeah, that's it. Like, this story wasn't like funny or anything, but like, it happened, and I learned a big lesson from that, you know. That wasn't the first time that wasn't the only time I got suspended. I got suspended 2 other times, but it's for nonsense, so those stories aren't really too interesting. I feel like this one was better because I did learn like a lesson and everything from it, you know. Also, if you're coming to the park, bring some water with you, because not that it's super tiring, but excuse me, but it's always better to stay hydrated with everything. Like, especially walking, you're playing ball, or you're doing whatever you're doing, always good to stay hydrated. I'm gonna come back to y'all later.